Yeah. Y'all already know how to. You already know how this starts, right? This is Drunk Sports Talk,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen. This is that. This is that shit. We told y'all we weren't gonna leave y'all the new year until we give y'all one last episode, right? All right, but today's Friday, so I mean Saturday. Damn, year's coming by. But this shot right here, this shot right here is for my brothers because this is our first show live. Y'all could call in. This is what's up. We got some major things to talk about. We got the Knicks. We got a couple other things, but right now it's always town business with the Knicks right now, ladies and gentlemen. So this shot right here, this is for that blockbuster trade, and this is for us going live. Call in. Y'all see the number. Salute my dudes. We moving up.
Salud. Ooh, I brought the little Henny back.
Y'all, I want to welcome everyone back to Drunk Sports Talk, New York's new #1 sports talk show out on these internet streets. You guys could have been anywhere in the world on a Saturday night, but you hanging with us, and we appreciate that. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's your boy Cash, and you know I got my guys with me, Ed Television and Q. This is episode 23.
Yes, sir.
23. And we are, like my man Q said, we are live and direct for the first time ever. We're going to try to open up the phone lines tonight if everything go right. If not, we'll be doing that really soon. But I believe, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get that done tonight.
Yes, sir.
We listen. We didn't have a show plan for this week, right? We're just gonna kind of like let the new year come in, and we're gonna take it easy and retool and rebuild and all that, and get ready to punch dudes in the face. Come the new year, man.
2024.
2024. But hey, listen, that what they say in the Godfather. Every time I try to come out, they pull me back, right? They pull this back in. You know what I'm saying? Big trade today. First of all, Knicks lose to the Pacers. But that almost gets swept under the rug because huge trade. I know you guys heard it already. We're not first to talk about it, but we are going to break it down in depth.
Yes.
The New York Knicks finally pulled the trigger. Leon Rose, Worldwide West. We were wondering shit. How many times have we talked about on the show, like, yo, when are the Knicks going to make a move? When are the Knicks going to make a move, right?
Countless times.
Yeah, word out.
Today, we did a show about this. Today, they trade R.J. Barrett. Let's pay respect to R.J. Barrett. And Emmanuel Quickly. Let's pay respects to Emmanuel Quickly.
Oh, man, IQ, baby.
To the Toronto Raptors with Masai Ujiri, who I was surprised he even did the deal because we have all that legal, litigation shit with them niggas. Excuse me. But anyway, we trade those two for OG Anunoby, 6'8" forward Precious Achiuwa, and 6'1" guard Malachi Flynn. Now, no disrespect to Precious and Malachi, but the meat on the plate pause is
already
is Anunoby, man. Listen, a lot of people. There's two schools of thought on this, right? There's the people who are very upset because a lot of people, love RJ and love Quick. They wanted to be Knicks. They were our guys, homegrown, drafted. We watched them grow up, so to speak, in the NBA life. And listen, we've got to pay respects to them and and homage because they did want to be Knicks, and not a lot of people want to be Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So respect and homage to them. But then you got people like me who I'm actually excited. I like the trade. I like Anunoby. I like what he brings to the table. We needed a wing really bad. You know what I'm saying? A versatile wing. He can guard 4 positions, maybe even 5 on some nights, depending, right? When you're going against smaller guys like Bam down in Miami and people like that. I'm gonna go to you first, Q, because me and you was kind of like, we was boxing a little bit, we spawned a little bit right before we got on. What do you think about the trade, man, in your opinion?
Look, I definitely think it's an upgrade, but I'm partial to it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm partial to it. I feel like we gave all of our shiny items for OG, which I know we need, but I wish we would have gave up something else for him, like a Fournier or a Grimes, so that we can just use the RJ and the Quickly to entice, a trade between DeJounte Murray or, get Donovan Mitchell, because we're still going to need some scorers, and the way I'm looking at it, I understand defensively, but, we just lost 30 30 on a good night, 40 points. On an average night, 30 points. So that's 30 points. And we lost tonight by 20. Granted, OG wasn't there, so he probably would have scored 20 or whatever. He probably would have played better defense, and but it's gonna still take some time. He's gonna have to get acquainted. That's gonna probably take another, maybe 2-3 weeks before he understands, the system that Tibbs is running over there. But I do think this is a good fit, but it's just I really don't want us to do this type of trade and then don't do anything else, and then we're just stuck in the fucking middle of the road, with our hands in our pocket, trying to hitchhike a ride, and then now we're just fucking fucked up because we're not gonna go nowhere. I think right now we're just damn near at a still standstill. We got a player who can score 15-20 points a night, but we also and he can play much better defense obviously than RJ Barrett and quickly combined, but we still need more points because when we go against these big guys, regardless, we're still gonna have 2 to 3 other guys on the court that if they're having a bad night, OG's not gonna be able to take the game into his own hands. Like and Dante DiVincenzo had a fucking phenomenal night, but that's not gonna happen every time neither. We just got McBride, so it's like we're taking a loss, but we're gaining. To me, at this point, like I think we're still at the same place where we left off. Like we lost some score, we lost some points, but we gained some defense. But I still think we're at the same level of a 4-5 team. And I think we still need to get to where we still need that one big move. And I hope it happens this year. Or in the off season at least, because then the next move is going to be the most important move, which is actually going to put us to actually be in contention to actually win a chip.
Yes, I totally agree, my brother.
Ed, what you think?
Man, when I first saw the trade like this afternoon, because I think I saw already like around 12:30 around there, right? I had mixed emotions. I was going ham. I was upset because I love the homegrown, talent that we had. I love IQ. Y'all know how much I love IQ. Even though I put him out there in trade rumors for a while, because eventually, he wanted to start and roll. He wants the money. So, kudos to him. Hopefully he does his thing. And RJ. I think it's an upgrade from RJ getting OG because defensively he's more efficient, scoring wise. But at first I didn't like it. Now I'm trying to see the bigger picture. Cash said earlier about something about making a move. I mean, we all been saying it, making the extra move. But today I feel like this is just a piece for another move that they're gonna make, like we were saying earlier. I know Q wants Donovan Mitchell. I want Donovan Mitchell too. The trade rumors out there is that they were trying to bring this kid, Murray.
I'll take him too. I'll take either or, bro. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I'd rather even take DeJounte Murray to keep it a buck, because that even seems more feasible to happen ASAP. Like, if that can happen before February somehow, by the luck of grace of God, that's what puts us up to the like right at the edge, and that's gonna be the really big difference of what we need, because homie averages 20 points on the same team as Trae Young.
Exactly,
that's not an easy thing to do.
And then he can stop anybody on the guard on that guard level, in some small when you play small ball, he can play the small forward as a with the second unit, whatever. One thing I'm gonna say about OG. Like the more I've been reading, like, I'm not gonna say that I was paying attention to OG like that. I just know that they've been covering him for the last couple of years. A lot of teams, they were saying. But one thing I gotta give a shout out to OG, which is a big plus, because RJ didn't play defense that much. We could just admit that. Excuse me, I'm kind of parched. Let me take a little sippity sip of the Henny. My bad.
That's it. It's not called drunk sports talk for no reason, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, fucking OG,
inebriated sports talk.
You know what I mean?
Listen. We're gonna open up the phone lines tonight. I think I got shit popping, but listen, let me chime in on that, because none of you guys are wrong. Here's my thing, man. Like, RJ, listen, let's take it back to last year, and specifically against the Miami Heat, right?
Okay.
We talked about, we all was watching the games together. We was all vibing together, right? What was one of the biggest issues for that? Just spacing, right? And 3-point shooting. Did you see how Eric Spoelstra had those dudes just crispy? Spacing was beautiful. They kept hitting shots. Our spacing was terrible. You know what I'm saying? OG Anunoby. What did you have his stats up, Ed? I think he shoots what 30, 37, 38% from three.
He
I think
shoots
he's
37.4 from
30.
three and 48.9 from field goal.
Yo, dude. Not only that, right? That creates spacing, right?
Mm-hmm. He's a
That
3-and-D
creates
guy,
spacing, but
defensively
when
versatile.
Tatum comes to town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown, DeMar DeRozan. Name any big time 2 or 3. And we got OG Anunoby, to play some defense, man. Like listen, CP the franchise from Knicks Fan TV. Shout out to them. They said a very good point, and they always say this, that your best 3 guys can't be your worst 3 defensive players, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not gonna win in this league like that. There's too many good teams, man. There's too many big time scorers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson is not a very well. They hide Brunson when he's on the court.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
RJ was not a very good defender
At all.
Randall, as well as Randall's playing, and Randall's not a top defender. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I think we needed a wing bag. We needed depth on the front line. We needed height on the front line. I'm in love with this trade. I think it was a phenomenal trade. I think, I know people are sad to see Quick and them go, but I think it had to be done. And like you guys said, I don't think it's going to be the last thing we do. I'm not sure there's going to be another move this year. You don't normally see a lot of trades in December. Usually they're right before the trade deadline. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
We still got time. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
we still got to what is it? February 5th is the deadline. So
I think so, something like that.
But maybe they don't. But you know what? Maybe this is the spark that we needed. We always kept talking about RJ, and he's just very inconsistent. Doesn't have many moves. He tries to play that strong ball, but like he really doesn't. And he's kind of just like a more. He reminds me of just like maybe a slightly taller fucking like Josh Hart, that doesn't shoot it. That doesn't shoot as much, but Josh Hart plays defense.
That's a dog right there, man.
It's a totally it's different.
Yeah. I mean, OG is ranked second defensively in the half court matchup, so that's a plus for us. Like we needed that. And one thing I've been saying for a while on the show that I've been complaining a lot: the Knicks don't play no type of transition D. They don't know how to defend the 3-ball. So bringing OG. He has that defensive versatility to cover that. And, he's against all-stars a year ago behind Mikal Bridges from the Brooklyn Nets. He averaged 1.5 steals per game over the last 2 seasons. That's third most. So that's a big plus for the Knicks. Like, that's what I love about the trade. Even though, like I was saying before, I'm going to miss quickly. I wish they never let him go in this specific trade. You know what I mean? But for the swap for RJ OG, I'll take that any day. And not to shut down Precious and not to shut down Flynn. Flynn is a good spot up 3-point shooter. He's still working on his career high, but he averages 40% from the field. Precious, he brings, size, offensive rebounding, added front depth court, front court depth that we needed. Height, I always been saying height. We needed some tall motherfuckers in there. Yeah, man. That mean. Like I said in the beginning, I was upset, but then I simmered down, and I really thought like, yo, this could be good. If in the bigger scheme of things, this could be a good thing moving forward. If the Knicks, add something this year, that's for me. I need to add something this year.
It could even be next year. It's just we've been watching the Knicks do this type of bullshit for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want us to fall in the same scheme of things and where our plans just fall to the toilet. Where this one obviously we're headed in the right direction, so the next one is really gonna see where the leadership is going, and if the decision making is actually paying off, because we're still gonna we 8th seed right now, we're still gonna have to fight for our life to get back to 4 and 5. Because I don't want to play in game, man. We got to be 4th or 5th, because I hopefully even 5th, because then at least we play the 4th team. Like right now, the top 3 teams we're gonna lose in the first round. We need to strategically somehow end the season in 5th place so that we don't have to worry about playing the top 3 teams.
Yep, you're absolutely right. And you mentioned the top 3. You said top 3 or top 4?
Top 3.
Top 3 is Boston, Milwaukee, and Philly. So I don't feel like we're gonna beat them, and 2 of them is in our own division. And last night, what happened? Last night we got smacked up by a bigger and better and younger team in Orlando. Look what happened against the Thunder. Look what happened tonight against the Pacers. Like, we
need that depth. We need that hype. We need that. He reminds me a little bit of an Artest. You know what I'm saying? That could guard all these different positions.
Artest.
But yo, check this out, man. Let's go to our first caller ever, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna go to our first caller on the line. Here it is. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Caller 917. Can you hear us?
Yep, buddy, old pal. State your name, your
917
government, state your name, your government, your
797.
social security number.
We can't hear him.
They can't hear us. Oh, let me unmute him.
Oh damn.
Wait, no, he's not muted. Wait.
Oh wait, I hear something. We knew this the first time.
Yo, caller. 917-797.
I hear something like, but nobody's talking.
Let me see.
I hear something.
Oh,
I hear, hey, yo, what's up?
Hold on, I'm trying to hold on a sec. Hold on.
We hear you a little bit.
1 sec. We're trying to get this right. Hold on a sec. We're gonna come right back to you. That's crazy. Let me see if I get this right. Hold on.
What happens? It's the first time.
First joint.
I mean? That's it. Everybody who's waiting, y'all could just take a little swig with us. Let's just take a little shot.
Word up. Take a little shotty shot. Take a little swiggity swig. Or the yak. Yo, but in the meanwhile, before we get this caller. Oh, wait. Now, Cash, you muted, my friend. Cash, you are muted, my friend.
I got you.
All right, boom.
Yo, let's see if we go now. Call, do you there, 917? No? Love the pod. Great kickoff. Noel Gonzalez. Let's get it. Shout out.
That's my coworker. Shout out to Noel, man.
No doubt. Noel in the chat, say if you like the trade, man. Let us know. But yeah, we tried to call him. I apologize, man. That call ain't come through. But yeah, what do you think about the Knicks tonight? Talk about the game tonight, man. While we try to get this together.
You want to go first, Q, or because I know you're more upset about it than me.
Nah, you can go.
Yo, I think they played a horrible game today, bro. Their transition D was horrible. They couldn't guard the three at all. Indiana shot 23 threes, made 23 threes on them. Shot 42, made 23. Yo, the kid Halliburton. Yo, he's a stud. We should have got him in the draft years ago. My man went for 22 and 23 assists. First time back-to-back 20-plus assist games since John Stockton, son. Yo, last time I saw John Stockton is when I was playing there. I was starting puberty, bro. Like, that's a long time ago. Yo, they were leaving the motherfuckers wide open from three. They were getting killed from three. They couldn't get back defensively. They gave up 100 points by the second minute mark of the third quarter. Like, they were not playing defense. I mean, shout out to Vincenzo. He had a breakout game. He had the 38 points, 7 for 11 from three. Randall had his 28 and 12 rebounds. Brunson had his 28 points as two, and Hart had his double-double. He was a beast on the boards. He went 10 for 10. You know what I mean? But, like, the turnovers was killing them, bro. Like, they had, how many? 14 turnovers?
They had 13 turnovers. See, but this is my point right here, man. The Pacers had 16 turnovers.
Yo, so I think we probably had more. Yeah.
Like, why are we losing the game? Yo, look, I'm looking at it right now. Yo, we had the same amount of defensive rebounds. So, and this is the kicker right here. We had 15 offensive rebounds over their 7. That means we had a chance for 15 times for second chance points, and we're still losing by 14 points. Like, that cannot happen. Like, this is a professional game, and the Knicks, I feel like, always struggle. And this is a hard game because I feel like some of the fouls too was a little bit shaky because and I'm not one to always do that argument. I don't like going on that path. Yeah, but between the last 2 games, between the Thunder and the Pacers, shit's been called a little flaky, in my opinion.
And the Magic, that's night against the Magic.
That's why I meant the Magic because, that Jalen Brunson, he got destroyed. Yo, I forgot. I think it was in the third or fourth quarter. They smacked the shit out of his arm, pulled his shoulder way back. Didn't call nothing. Tonight was just weird. Randall's getting pushed and they fucking. It's just, you know what? it's like it just angers me like when shit like this is happening. Like this is an NBA team and we're shooting 70% from the free throw line. Like, yo, we didn't even have RJ there to make it even worse. We probably would have, because that nigga can't shoot free throws for his life. So we probably would have even shot even worse. You know, they also shooting 60% from the field. You know, like, and it's always a 3-ball game. That's the name of the game now. This is the NBA that we live in. If we should, and the Knicks is one of those teams because we're so poor on defense at this point that we don't have many defensive 3-pointers and we can't play no transition D. If we can't defend the 3-point line and we're having a bad night shooting from the 3-point line, yo, we're not gonna win shit
at all.
We're not gonna win anything.
Man.
This is the same scenario that happened with the Heat. That's why we lost to the Heat. And it's going to continue to happen until it gets fixed. So these guys just want to, stop raising their hands. Granted, the teams that we play, they know we keep going throughout the whole game. We don't stop, man. We play rugged bully ball the whole game, and that's what I love to see. But I don't like seeing the Knicks always have to play from behind 15 points and then have to be like, damn, hopefully something magical happens. Like that's just annoying. Like this game tonight is a perfect reason of how you can lead by every single category on the stat sheet and be like, damn, these are the niggas who lost. Yeah, they're the ones who lost, and they lost by 14. They didn't even lose by like 2 or 3 points. Like that's embarrassing.
You got smacked tonight, bro. One thing you mentioned right now that I wanted to talk about. I know we all love like that old Knicks style, that 90s Knicks style, that rough, rugged, and raw basketball. But I feel like that's been hurting the Knicks too. Like that's been a plus for them, but that's been hurting them because maybe that's one of the reasons why they fucking can't get back on transition D. Like, they just can't get back on transition D.
That's Tibbs the throwback,
system, right? So
look at Noel Gonzalez though. That trade was not ideal.
I was about to bring that up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad. That trade was not ideal, and the game tonight shows where the issue is at. Me personally, Tibbs is not the guy when you stretch the team short.
I agree.
I agree and disagree with that. I think Tibbs, and appreciate Noel, on the check.
Sir, shout out to my brother.
And we're gonna get ourselves together, man. A little technical difficulties tonight, but now, I think Tibbs is a good coach. I like him. I think from where we were at the time when he came in, he was necessary. You know what I'm saying? He installed the culture. You know what I mean? He installed that defensive toughness and everything. But I don't know moving forward if he can take us to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about that. I don't think he's offensive minded enough. You know what I'm saying? So do I like Tibbs? Yeah. Do I think we can win a championship with him? Gun to my head, I'd probably say no. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I've been saying it for a while. This has been the year of Thibodeau. I feel like, we've been saying it for a while. We all know this about Thibodeau. He only has a certain ceiling of coaching teams, and he has a certain amount of guys he likes to play in the same rotation, runs dudes down to the ground. You know what I mean? Like, they got to do something to improve as a team if they want to move on and go further, like Eastern Conference Championship, or championship, period. I agree with Noel. Me and him used to talk about that for a while. I feel like for a while, Tibbs is not the guy, but I obviously right now, I can't think of who the guy, but I don't know where they're trying to go now. I'm just more worried about what's the next piece that the Knicks are going to get after this fucking trade. Like, that's what I'm worried about because right now, it just doesn't look good for me.
No, I agree. So ideally, if we can get another guy in here, DeJounte Murray. Everyone keeps talking about Spider. You know what I'm saying? That's like when we finally get Spider, everyone's gonna be like,
yo,
you know what I'm saying? Because everyone keeps talking about Spider. Let's say we don't get them, man. Where do we go, man? I think we go. I think we gotta get.
Use all those 98 draft picks.
Oh my god, bro! All right, let's run that. Let's run that down. Like, all right, if we don't get Spider, if we don't get Murray, with the whole issue between Rich Paul and Leon Rose that a lot of basketball fans should know about by now. Of Clutch Sports versus CAA, right? Something like that. Who else is really out there for us to fit with this team? Like, who do y'all see? Like, I honestly have a couple names, but to be honest, nothing that would take us to top tier.
We don't know who's we don't know what the fire sale is going to be, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the Bulls, the Bulls got their fire sale. They got DeRozan out there. The Washington been talking about Kuzma, but I don't know. There's a lot of motherfuckers on the block that been talking about for a while.
I don't want none of those guys, man. I don't think any of those guys I don't think any of those guys are at the caliber, the level type player that we need.
Oh,
You know, like DeRozan or
you don't think you wouldn't want DeRozan right now, nah?
But
nah, man,
DeRozan on the bench now because we got OG as a small forward.
Yeah,
so you
he's
want
gonna
DeRozan as a shooting guard?
Yeah, he's gonna have to be a shooting guard, and then Dante's gonna have to go back to the bench.
And then we're gonna have a logjam on the bench with shooting guards again. Because let's be honest, Grimes, Vincenzo, and Hart, they all like the same size, right? They're all like 6'4", 6'5". So it's like, what happened there?
Well, OG 6'7". So
yeah, but he's gonna start. He's gonna start if we get like a DeRozan. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm talking about the bench. I mean, we are gonna have Precious off the bench. I know Hartenstein is gonna be starting all year. I don't know, bro. I really do. I mean, I know I like this kid from San Antonio, but I don't know. He's gonna be traded. Keldon Johnson. I like that kid.
Keldon Johnson, yeah. I mean, I know we need a playmaker, man, so to speak. You know what I mean? And you know, we could sit here and go through a list of names, but yeah, good point because DeRozan probably wouldn't happen right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think DeJounte. Listen, man. We could talk about the Rich Paul shit all day. You know, Rich Paul, CEO of Clutch Sports, right? You know what I'm saying? Used to work for Leon Rose was partners with Leon Rose and CAA. You know what I mean? I don't like to say work for because you know he's a boss, but they had a bad falling out, and we talked about that earlier. You know, there was like I believe Rich Paul believes that there was like this conspiracy to try to push him out of the league, as far as being an agent. You know what I mean? I think they were trying to pass some rule where he had, you had to go to college because Rich Paul didn't go to school for that. You know what I'm saying? He just got it. LeBron basically plugged him, and he was a hustler, and he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? But we all know Rich Paul doesn't seem to want to do business with the Knicks. So, like Jay-Z says, politics as usual. You know what I'm saying? That's blocking a lot of trades because Rich Paul has a lot of prominent guys in the league. You know, specifically DeJounte Murray, and we heard Zach LaVine over the summer. But I'm not too big on Zach LaVine. But DeJounte Murray, yes, man. You're hearing also rumblings that Rich Paul and Leon Rose might sit down.
Yes,
and try to work it out. I think they need to do that, man. Because this is crazy, man. Like CAA, Clutch Sports War. Basically, Leon Rose is basically running CAA and running the New York Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Look, OG Anunoby this summer dropped his previous management agent and went to CAA. So it seems like everyone who Leon Rose brings in or wants to bring in is just a CAA guy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we had
in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
We had a Clutch Sports player in Cam Reddish. You know what I mean? But it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Like, I know Cam Reddish coming out of his draft class was voted even by his peers the best high school player. Even coming out of college, they're saying he was going to be the best all-around player out of all three between Zion, RJ, and himself. But he hasn't showed that. Like, I was dumb hype when we got him for Kevin Knox. I'm like, we traded away a bust for a guy that's a top guy that could be a top guy. He was the 10th pick in his draft. The same year RJ and Zion got drafted. He was the 10th pick to the Hawks. So when we got him, I was like, oh shit, it just didn't work out because the kid you can see don't like to play D. And Thibodeau, that's what he wants. He wants guys, if you want to score, play some defense. I mean, he played good in Portland, and now he's doing this thing with the Lakers. It just didn't work out with us, man. And I feel like that's what happened with the Zach LaVine shit. We were this close to getting Zach LaVine last year. I don't know if y'all remember. We was this close, but they didn't want to part with Grimes. And I feel like we shot ourselves in the foot for that.
I read something like we were very close to having a deal in place with Anunoby last year, too. I read something like that today. And then last second was Ujiri. He pulled out, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Noel Gonzalez again. Shout out to my man showing love. New York does not need a guard after that trade. The hunt should be another all-star with a decent big man to alleviate the depth. Great facts. You know what I'm saying? But big men are a premium, man.
I heard a couple big men that the Knicks were looking at. Now that my man Noel brings that up, I was looking at a trade package. They were trying to get Kelly Olynyk from Utah.
Yeah,
they were talking about Kelly Olynyk. They were talking about King Capella with Murray with the Hawks. As a rental, I would take Capella. You know what I mean? I'll take a guy like
I would
Olenek.
I would take that.
You
I'll
know,
take a Murray and Capella.
you know what I mean, Murray. That's number one. I mean, I'll take Olenek to a certain extent because Olenek can stretch the floor too. I'm not saying he's the wow guy, but he can stretch the floor, plays limited defense. You know what I mean? He'll shoot the ball if he's open. Who else is out there? There's a couple of guys out there, man, that we can fucking shake and bake and move and make some moves this year, man. Like, get out of that.
But now that I think about it too, man, we also need, like, I know we say a big man, but we need a big man that could actually score. You know, man, like, yo, we can't have Hartenstein. Like, what do you got? 2 points today again? Like, it's ridiculous, man. Like, we can't have that, man. Yo, when we're having 15 off, whatever, however many offensive rebounds that we're getting, you know what I mean? We're out rebounding a lot of teams. It means, and we're out rebounding them offensively, which means we get a second shot.
Yeah,
like,
we out rebounded.
We shouldn't be looking out to the three ball, man. We need somebody who got at least a couple of moves down low, put that shit right back up, you know, like, because they're gonna just clutter you. You know how easy it is to just triple team the big man. It happened to Randall tonight. Randall caught a rebound and he got like quadruple team.
Yes,
and they called the foul, but it didn't even. To be honest, I don't even know if it was a foul. He just got. There was just so many people that just hounded him. He didn't know what to do with the ball. You can't see what's going on out there. We need somebody who can actually try to make a ball movement to get to the rack, create a foul. Good. It's just, you know.
You hit it right on the money, Q, because that's why I feel like we let IQ go for basically nothing. Because in his last 5 games with the Knicks with us, he was averaging 16. You know what I mean? Like, he was doing it up, and when he starts and when he plays, when he plays more than 30 minutes in 53 games, he averages 24 and 4. You know, that's a 48, 42, 83 split. That's 31 and 22. That's a +365. That's why I'm gonna miss Quick. Like, Quick was a dog with us, bro. Like, he was very limited sometimes here and there on defense, but he was good getting steals. He was good on whoever he guarded. You know what I mean? That's why I'm gonna miss Quick like crazy. That's why I didn't want him to go. RJ is fine because RJ, he started great. Remember, I jumped out the window for RJ. His first 7 games, he was averaging.
I know 22. RJ was fool's gold, man. Like,
I mean, I didn't want to.
There's something about him that he just don't. He just don't got that dog in him. He can't shoot. Like, he just seems like he be seeming like he on Prozac or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I jumped out the window for him.
He be looking mad docile, man. I'll be like, yo, man, where's the fire in this dude, man? You know, they be killing Robert Sala and the Jets. Like, he just be on sidelines, like docile and whatnot. That's how RJ be, man.
Yo.
But
he let me say this quick stat about RJ because I gotta say this. That's why I'm not so mad, even though I went to this dude's draft, bro. I went to the draft to see RJ get drafted. That's how high, how coveted I wanted the Knicks to get him, like coveted like he was for the Knicks to go that high. But he started shooting 48 and 50% from 3, right, in the beginning of the year. The last 18 games, he's 39 and 25% from 3. So I'm glad to see him go. Like, he just showed this year that he's just not gonna make that jump. Shout out to him though. I'm glad
he's gonna be that guy, bro. We've been saying this on Drunk Sports Talk forever.
I wanted him to, man. I wanted him to. Trust me. I loved RJ. I loved RJ, man. But he just never.
It was never gonna happen, man. It shouldn't take 5 years to get to where you need to be, bro.
That's true.
5 whole years, you know what I'm saying? Who you think is available this summer, man? Who's think gonna be available at the deadline, man? You mentioned Olenek. We're not getting Joel Embiid. That ship is sale. Remember Giannis? You know, there was a pipe dream about that pause, but you know, he got Dame, you know what I mean, and he re-signed, so we're not gonna see Giannis. So those are 2 dominant, you know, 2 of the 3 or 4 dominant big men in the league, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who's gonna be sellers, man. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying?
I think this year will be probably a surprise by the deadline. I think this is going to be one of those years that you're going to be like, what the hell? Like head scratches. You know what I mean? I feel like this one is going to be like, look at this one. A trade doing a back-to-back. Like, when's the last time you've seen that?
Well, there's still a lot of basketball to be played, man. We really don't know, you know, like what's going to happen from here to there.
Yeah.
We got to adopt the 76ers mantra, man. Trust the process. That's how I look at it, man. Trust the process, man. Because
for how long?
You know, what do you mean for how long?
I mean,
what other choice do we got? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Like, we've been buying into the whole homegrown, draft, go through the draft, get the talent. Yeah, homegrown talent.
This is the first
Nurture
time in
them.
years we do this,
And it's not working. Look, Julius Randle's kind of out of left field. We thought Julius Randle was going to be like a stop the gap guy so we can get a premier four in here or a premier player. He wound up being an all-star, all-NBA player basically out of left field. You know what I'm saying? So,
word up,
I mean,
he's averaging. He's
never
averaging.
know, man. Like RJ didn't pan out. Quick is good, right? You know what I'm saying? Quick is good, but Quick is to me. If Quick was that guy, not saying he's not that guy, but if he was that guy, why you go out and get Brunson? You feel what I'm saying? Why you go out and get Brunson? That's my whole point. As Quick, great off the bench, probably going to be a decent starter. I think he's gonna. I like Quick. Don't get me wrong, but let's stop acting like we traded away like fucking KD and Kyrie and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, yeah. I don't feel like that. It's just you know what? Because and then you saying that, it just makes me kind of think like Quick might put up the same numbers he was coming off the bench. So as a starting guard,
I think you might average 20.
So why and that's what a lot of great teams do have. They have that sixth man on the squad, man. Like that's what you kind of need to get to that high level. You need that player to kind of give you over that hump when shit is looking sour or nothing. You have that sixth guy can help us out. It happened with the Heat last year too. That's when we see all these guys coming off their bench looking like fucking superheroes with their capes on, and it happened with James Harden too. Like, let's be honest, man. You need those type of players. Even though James Harden obviously deserved his starting point, but if he probably would have played the bench for another year or two, he definitely would have had a chip. Do I think he's ever gonna win one with the Sixers? No, I do not.
James Harden?
I don't think.
He with the Clippers now, bro.
But did I think he was ever gonna win one when he was with the Sixers? Nah. Do I think he was gonna win with the Clippers? Hell no.
Let me ask you. Oh shit! Wait, hold on.
No, well, again, Cash. Remember, like you said, in order to get those players, you need a system. With Randle and Brunson, they stick to one side of the offense. They stick to one side, and the offense becomes stagnant. Absolutely. Absolutely. He dropping Noel dropping gems tonight.
Man.
Shout out to
Noel. Yeah, man.
My whole thing is, like I said, man, you there has to be a balance defensively and offensively. Those guys can't guard telephone poles, man. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you gotta have defense. Look at perfect example tonight. Let's pull up the box score from tonight, right?
Oh man, don't do it.
Julius Randle. 12 boards, 28 points, right?
4 assists.
Hart dropped in 10. 4 assists. Hartenstein, he was Deuce McBride tonight. You know what I'm saying?
He's always
points
that.
tonight. 9 boards. He's doing his boards. Whatever. We miss Robinson. Brunson, 28 joints, 6 assists in 41 minutes. DiVincenzo, 38 points. Right?
High, baby.
Right. Fournier they dusted Fournier. The motherfucker came off the bench like the mummy and shit.
But Fournier bummed it in the first quarter. He was 0 for 5 in the first quarter.
Yeah, but look, then you got people like Taj Gibson. My point is 28, 38. And then you know what I mean? From your big three, so to speak. Well, not your big three, but your big two and DiVincenzo, the big ragu. And but then they scored 126, but give up 140, bro. So how can we talk about I like what we got and everything? You can't stop nothing, brother.
Hold up. I would say this. They would for a depleted Knicks getting spanked. They did play. Indiana is the number 1 team in scoring in the league. They number 1 in scoring, and they third. They number 1 in offense and third in
and they prolific. And they benched
a game. So
they benched our boy too.
Oh, who?
Obi.
Oh man, Obi. Obi.
How does that look? And I love Obi. New York, Brooklyn stands the whole bit. But again,
I was watching Obi. Obi and Randall was going at it. I was like, ooh, I love it, baby.
Well, listen, build through the draft. Again, build through the draft, right? Nurture these players. Hopefully one day they'll be at the point that we mature enough to win the championship. That shit ain't working. I don't know if we don't know how to draft right or you know what I'm saying? Noel Gonzalez. Cat is up for talks, but that would require a lot of space.
I wouldn't want Cat. I'm sorry, Noel.
The whole thing is where do you put Cat at?
Son. Cat and Randall play the same game.
That's how I was getting ready to say that. Where do you put Cat?
You know what I mean? If you play Cat at the center and keep Randall at the they play the same game.
If you ask me 2 years ago, I would have said Cat. Because Cat could. Let's stop acting like Cat
No,
can't
he
ball. We
can't.
gotta stop acting like
He can't.
And plus, Minnesota is balling. I don't even know if they want to move Cat. You know what I'm saying? But
they not.
If we didn't have Randall, Cat's a no-brainer in my opinion. You know, the contract's a little heavy, but yeah, I at this point, I think maybe you gotta keep Randall. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. I think you gotta keep Randall.
Especially just because he's injury prone as well. Like, you know, like when's the last time Randall played a 48 game season? Like the past 4 or 5 years, Cat's been averaging about 40 to 50 games a season.
I think this is the most he's played straight.
We need, this is like one of the most games he's played straight. Like we need somebody we can depend on, you know, regardless if they can play defense or not. We need somebody to put some buckets in the hoop, you know. It can't come down to it because we already had that problem with Mitchell Robinson.
Listen,
imagine we didn't have Randall and we had Cat and Mitchell Robinson. Nigga, who the fuck is gonna we'll have no big men for two, 3 quarters of the whole game, the whole season.
Right, you're right. Yeah, I know y'all gonna call me crazy. A lot of the Drunk Sports Talk fans too are gonna call me crazy, but there's one kid out there that I want on the Knicks that the Knicks gotta go out and get. Kevin Porter Jr.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Porter Jr. No matter what drama he got on his plate right now, you bring that kid to the Knicks.
You think he's gonna be up?
I mean, he's out there because you know who waived him recently? Was it Houston? Houston. He was balling for Houston last year. He was balling for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, I like Kevin Porter.
Problem. I think he will be
him and Jalen Green had all that shit, right? Didn't they have? Wasn't that?
No beef. They had a beef. I didn't know they had a beef.
They had some weirdo shit that didn't.
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was him and some other kid on the team named Thompson. They had that weird humping video that they had each other in high school. Like, hey, yo, these kids are crazy. Like, what y'all on, son?
Yeah, they was wilding on that shit. Yeah,
what y'all on, son? Like, what the hell, no? But anyway, that kid, Kevin Porter Jr. I feel like if the Knicks target him to come off the bench, he'll be a plus for us on the bench on like a winning team. Like, they're gonna call me crazy, but I feel like he'll be a good fit for us.
Yeah, shit. You know what? At this point, we need some help off the bench. Absolutely,
anything, man.
We definitely gonna need some help off the bench.
And don't sleep on Malachi Flynn. He a shooter, man. He got the shooter McGavin in him. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But he's not the sexy talk tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know,
he's not.
He's not going to be a starter. He'll come off the bench, give you some decent minutes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like, you know, plus and minus wise, like, you know, he did good against the Knicks when he played against the Knicks, but who doesn't shoot good against the Knicks? You know what I mean?
Another thing is transition defense, man.
Transition D,
bro. You've been talking about that from the get, Ed. You know what I'm saying?
And they can't defend the 3 ball at all. Like, what's going on here? Like, y'all supposed to be one of the best defensive teams. Y'all can't play the transition D, and y'all can't guard the 3. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? And then they want to go back-to-back trading buckets with certain teams, knowing, like, yo, you don't got that guy like that. Like, tonight, Cash, I know you didn't see the game, but, yo, Q, you know how many wide-open threes they left to motherfuckers that don't even shoot threes like that?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, they were getting, I'm telling you, 23 threes made on them tonight. I'm like, what's going on here? I mean, I know they were depleted. I know they missed some guys, but come on now. Like, play some fucking defense out there.
The Knicks have to draft better, bro. We could have had Donovan Mitchell in the draft. We could have had Tyrese Halliburton in the draft. We could have had Jimmy Butler in the draft. Yeah. Like, there's mad dudes we could have had, man. Like,
it's always though. That's always. We could
even have DeMar DeRozan in the draft, bro. Like,
you could go back. We could have had Amari Stoudemire. We
Drew Holiday. 2009, there's mad dudes, bro. Like,
come on now. Mm-hmm. Come on now. Like, I'll never forget the year we could have drafted in 2003. We could have drafted Amari Stoudemire from the get. And who we draft? Michael Sweetney. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Come on, dog.
I forgot about that guy.
It's like Boozy. Remember, you know Boozy, that fan? Come on, man. No, man. That's how I feel. Like, what's up with that? Damn, son. I wish I had some more Henny.
Yo, couldn't we gotten
Shea Gilchrist Alexander,
him
balling all NBA, one of the best guards. Yo, he might be top 5 guards in the league outside of Luka
on a sleeper team.
Yo, look at this shit, man. I just looked this up. Look, the Knicks could have picked him 9th.
And
who they went with?
Who they went with?
Kevin Knox.
Kevin Knox.
You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You cannot make this shit up. I'm looking at all these. Donovan Mitchell. They could have had Donovan Mitchell.
You want to know a crazy stat? I don't know it accurately, but I read it like briefly and I laughed. Kevin Knox, since he's been drafted in the NBA, he has the worst losing percentage in basketball history.
It's crazy.
He's lost with the Knicks. He's lost with the Pistons. And now, what team is he on now? I don't even know what team he's on now. And he's losing with them. The Blazers? I don't know
He
what team
probably
he's
is.
on.
I
Oh,
lost
no,
him.
he's on the Pistons now. He's
Hey,
losing.
homie made the Guinness Book of World Records.
Bro, and losing, bro. Yo, I want to give a quick shout out to Randall, though, because Randall, we've been shitting on him. A lot of people be shitting on Randall, but Randall's having a fantastic season as a Knick, bro. Last night, Randall recorded his 34th 30-point and 10 rebound game as a Knick. Fourth most in
Shout out to
franchise
Randall.
history.
Shout out to Randall.
Fourth most in franchise history behind Patrick Ewing, Willis Reed, and Bob McAdoo. Yo, yeah, and don't forget the biggest skip in 08, Curry. And Curry wanted to come to the Knicks. Word up, Noel. Curry wanted to come to the Knicks, bro. But guess what? We got fucked.
Yo, I got another one for you. Since we go, since we drinking it and feeling sorry for ourselves.
This is a game. This is a Knick game right here. We could do this all day.
Yo, check this out. We know this, but I'm
about to throw my computer out the window.
We could do this.
They had the eighth. Listen, they had the 8th pick in 2017, right? A draft that produced Jason Tatum, De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, Jared Allen, right, and Donovan Mitchell.
And who we go with? Go with? Come on, Frank Ntilikina. Yo, that year we could have drafted Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. We got Donovan Mitchell went 16th.
Yo, we terrible at drafting, bro.
Yeah, because we always drafting these dudes from fucking outside the country and shit. Like, do we get a discount or some shit like that?
Shout out to GR out of character on the check-in. What up, my brother?
Hey, yo. What was it? A draft that they had? Now y'all got me open with this no homo with this draft shit. What was a draft that they had 2 back-to-back late first round picks, and they got trash dudes? I think it was 99. I think they picked up McCarthy and some other guy. And I'm like, what are y'all doing, bro? Didn't one year they drafted that dude that got
that year you can justify because didn't they make the finals that year in the year that it was
they made the finals in that short season, but they drafted that year before. That's a draft that had I forgot Ray Allen and them dudes. No, Ray Allen's a little bit further down before.
Nigga, that motherfucker G Studio Speak. I think you should try for the Knicks. We need that. Hell nah.
Yo, I should try for the Knicks and make the team. Watch with a bad knee and shit.
Hell no, I can't. I try for the Long Island
the Westchester Knicks. Shout out to the Westchester Knicks. They won the championship, the G League championship, baby. Let's get it. If you want something. Yo,
that shit crazy though, man.
But all right, let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't mean to stir the pot, but let's go back. How sexy does this lineup, our potential starting lineup, looks to y'all? Brunson at the point, Vincenzo at the shooting guard, OG at the small forward, Julius at power, and our boy iHeart Radio.
Let's go Mitch though. Let's go. Let's just say Mitch ain't what hasn't been hurt.
I can't do that because he hurt right now, so I can't envision.
Yeah, word.
I can't.
No, but I'm saying, we talking about present or future? No, hold up. Present or future though?
Not right now. Like to end the season right now.
Don't look as sexy with Hartenstein in there. It look but Mitch. It looks Mitch, Anunoby and Randall, and a front line.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I'm not gonna cap.
But
all right. So let me ask you guys a question.
Does not like Anunoby.
No. I'm not even talking about him because it's
G says trade Mitch.
No, because they should have traded Mitch. That's what I'm about to say. Because what's gonna happen with Mitch? He's gonna keep getting hurt every year, man. We can't have that. Yo, it's worse. He's worse than Cat at this point, man. He's hurt last year. Mitchell Robinson,
son,
he's always hurt. We can't have our dominant. We can't have our dominant big man missing half the season, 3/4 of the season every year.
Every fucking year.
We need dependable people. I'd rather take an average big man at this point who can just give me 10 points and give me 10 and 12, man, 10 and 15 every night, bro. That's all I need.
Give me a few assists.
Like 3 assists. I don't even need nothing crazy.
Yeah, but
at least you're there.
Right? What do you do if you get him?
Who?
What do you do if you trade Mitch? Then what? Remember
in the beginning of the year, they put Mitch on the trade block. They wanted a first-round pick, 2 first-round picks for Mitch, 2. But Mitch, if this was the late '90s, early 2000s, Mitch would have been perfect for us. same old school big man game is that Mitch don't have that offense. Like it's like you say, Cash, all the time. Mitch can't stretch the floor. You leave Mitch open from three, you're gonna be scared. If you was guarding, if you was playing against the Knicks, and y'all guys, my fellas, my brothers, and y'all saw Mitch open from three, what you gonna do? No, shoot it. He ain't gonna make it brick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he don't have no big man game neither.
No, he's talking about
he
every year.
He very barely gets an offensive rebound and puts it right back up.
You know what I mean? Even though
he dunks it like that.
He still leads the league in offensive rebounds. Mitch, don't get me wrong, he's a beast down low.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's great. But it doesn't help us if we're gonna get the rebound and then dish it out to a three that we're not making.
Exactly. The only time it helps us is that when a team that we know we can out rebound any day, and like that's gonna be on our plus side. But if we play a team like come on, even Brook Lopez shoots threes, bro. Even Brook Lopez, and he wasn't that guy. He just learned that. He followed the mantra of the new NBA, and he learned. He studied the game, whatever the fuck he did. Because I'm fucking drunk as fuck right now. Whatever he adapted, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, you got Portis. You got Portis on the Celtics.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
all these great teams stretching the floor.
Oh, Embiid is the MVP shooting threes. You got Jokic. Jokic is like up there in the top 3 in most important categories in the NBA. He's up there. Mitch keeps on throwing out cryptic tweets every single year. Yeah, I'm with my trainer. I'm this. I'm that.
Yeah, working on my offensive game. Yeah.
What are you doing, bro?
And that's why the Celtics are so scary. And this is why I say like we
Porzingis,
can't. They got Porzingis and Portis,
and then Horford.
and then Horford.
Portis is with the Bucks, my brother. Portis is with the Bucks.
Yeah, Portis, my bad.
Yeah, but they still got those two guys you mentioned, and that's why I wanted Porzingis back on the Knicks. As much as people hated when he was with the Knicks, and he left the Knicks like a little rat bastard. I apologize to you, my brother, but you did leave the Knicks on some rat bastard shit. You know what I mean? Oh, the truth is gonna come out. The truth came out that you was a bum for the last couple of years before this year with Boston.
Porzingis?
Yeah, but I feel like the Knicks should have fucking traded Mitch and should have went for Porzingis, because Porzingis right now he's playing defense, he's using his height to his advantage, and nobody can stop him when he's out from three. Ain't nobody stopping him. Like look at his game this past couple of nobody can stop Porzingis from three right now. Who's gonna run up there?
And that's another problem we have. You know what I'm saying? Defending that three with that length and that height.
You know
John Blake, shout out to John Blake on the check-in. Zach LaVine. John, listen, I'm not mad at that, but that contract.
I fuck with Zach.
Hold on, that contract and that and dealing with Rich Paul. I don't know if that's gonna happen, man. But Zach could get you some buckets, man. But the problem with Zach is one, he's hurt a lot.
And he don't play no D.
Can you look up his plus minus? I gotta see what his plus minus is.
Plus minus
and that Rich Paul cock block and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
he don't want to play under the Thibodeau system. Did he play under Thibodeau? He don't want to play under Thibodeau again.
He played under Thibodeau, yeah. But I mean, I think Zach will be a great fit. You know what I'm saying? But
but it ain't better than DeJounte Murray, bro.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray is the guy we need to gun
because DeJounte Murray plays, is a two-way player. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Miami's going to be trying to get DeJounte Murray. Who else? You know what I'm saying? The Sixers might be out to get DeJounte Murray. You're going to have teams out. I'm hearing LeBron and them might be trying to get Zach LaVine too, and that'll probably be easy work for LeBron because Rich Paul's his boy. So to get Zach LaVine or DeJounte Murray, you're probably going to wind up seeing him on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
I got Zach LaVine's plus minus right here. He's negative 98, bro.
Negative what?
98.
I mean,
come on now. As much as I like him, last year, if we would have been on the Knicks, forget about it. Because last year we were this close of getting him.
Cutlets, nigga.
We was this close, man.
No more cutlets for you, Tommy.
No more cutlets for you, bro. You eat grilled chicken from now on.
Yo, word. You gonna stay?
No breaded chicken for you no more, doggy.
No more. No more breadcrumbs, homie. You don't lost your privilege.
Word.
Yeah, shout out to all my Knicks fans who everybody's in the chat right now. Everybody who's watching. Shout out to all my true Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? And if you love the trade, man, throw a one in the chat or throw a fist up in the chat, man. You know
word up.
I can't wait to see the first game. You know what I mean? I want to see OJ playing, and I want to see how this is all going to work out in the next couple of weeks. Because I'm excited. We needed that. We needed that new breath of fresh air but we still need something else. We're right
Yeah,
there
man.
at the door. We're at that we're at that threshold. We just need, we got 1 foot over it. Now we got to figure out a way. What's the other player? They're gonna get our other foot
I
past
can't
it
lie.
as well.
I can't
Hold
lie.
tight. Trust the process, man. Trust
Yeah.
the. I'm gonna say this last thing
Yeah.
before we slide off. Trust
Yeah.
the motherfucking process because I do think I was skeptical about Leon Rose and West and all these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? At first, and you never hear Leon Rose. That's one thing that annoys me. You never hear him. He never does any press conferences. You never hear the plan, the vision.
Oh, man, it's Batman.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's back. He's like fucking Al Heyman in boxing. But but I like the way he was very cautious on holding them draft picks close to the vest. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
A lot of people are upset as well because they thought that, wasn't it like now I'm an old man, I'm senile, I get senile, but wasn't the hold up in the Donovan Mitchell trade, wasn't it Barrett? Was it Barrett?
And it's for
They didn't
Donovan.
want to trade Barrett,
No,
then they gave Barrett the new contract.
No. It was for Grimes. They didn't want to let go of Grimes.
Yeah, they didn't want to let go of Grimes.
Okay.
Grimes
but then they gave Barrett the deal, and then Mitchell got traded to the Cavs from Utah. That's what happened, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was Grimes. But let's go back to the trade that just went down. Let's go back to the trade that went down today. One thing I do like about getting OG is that OG said he would be open to resign with the Knicks for less. And when you want to build a championship building team, that's one thing you need. If you're like your new best defensive player is coming in and he wants to take less money, that's when you know he's committed and wants to build a winner here. And I appreciate that from OG. I can't lie. I appreciate that. That's one plus I love. And and I don't know if y'all saw the grade that they graded the trade. They said that we got our trade. We got A minus and
A minus on the trade right here
on our trade on our behalf. And then they got the Toronto Raptors got a C. And I'm like, damn, a C? I'm like, that. I mean, they got some good guys over there, but fuck it.
Dr. Drew and my wife Susan here. We want to show you something. This is what just 10 pounds of body fat looks like. If we want to drop this, we got to take our metabolism.
I heard some play in the background. What the hell?
What the hell was that?
Probably seen this guy all over your feed claiming that cutting carbs isn't necessary.
Yeah, my bad. I had to think.
Cutting carbs. That's what I need to do. Cut carbs. It was my dad bod. Yo, that was a mistake, but we chop it up. We make it look good.
Right. Shit, man, she got me wanting to take another shot.
Yo, all day, man. I feel like, look, there's only a little bit of Henny I got left. I don't even know why I bought this little ass shit. No, this ain't gonna do nothing for me.
What the hell is that, man? That's like a little bad. That's something you give to like a little kid and shit.
Yeah, word up. There's a 200, but I think I drank this shit at 12, son.
Like a baby bottle and shit. That's a baby bottle, Henny bottle.
Yo, word up. A little baby bottle. So I should have put a little fucking nipple on
just put a little nipple, bro.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio.
Yo, man. But let's go fucking Knicks, man. I love my Knicks, no matter what. I love. I just want them to fucking win.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Yo, who's the next couple of games?
I got you. Right
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4
5 seconds. We gonna get calls. We gonna call.
1.
All right, so I think we might be live, man.
Yo, anybody want to call? Give us a call right now, baby.
All right, try it again. Bear with us.
Yes,
we live.
This is the first time we go live and direct. Live from New York. Live from New York.
I love that song. Rick Quan killed that shit.
Yeah, man, that's my joint. Live from New York. All right, so we got 16 games in January. We open up. We just had a 3-game road trip. So we open the next 2 games at home. We play the Timberwolves. We open up the new year with the Timberwolves literally on Monday, the 1st, and then we play the Bulls. Yeah, we lost already. We lost New Year's Day already, bro. I'll drink to that. Lost New Year's Day already. We can't beat these teams, y'all. How long we've been talking about that the Knicks need some tall dudes, man, and now the league is transitioning to tall motherfuckers again. Because I gotta reiterate. Look at Orlando. Banchero and Franz Wagner was killing us last night. Franz Wagner and Banchero, they both are like 6'11", 6'10", 6'11". Like, how can you stop that? And then you play the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves got
Not
Nazi,
Banchero, not 6'11".
how tall is Banchero?
I think he's like 6'8" or some shit like that. Hold on.
Nah, you kidding me? Hold up, I gotta look that up.
Oh, he's 6'10". My bad.
He's 6. You see, he's 6'10".
Yeah, but
So,
he looks small, man. Damn, he look like he's 6'8".
is that he's so fast for his size, bro? Like he was getting to the bucket like nothing, bro. Who was guarding him? RJ, he was bitching RJ, bro. Yeah. I think that's what it's like.
That's why we got OG, man.
Now.
OG can defend that. 6'7", but OG can ball with those 6'9" dudes. You know what I mean? 6'10" guys.
You know what I mean? So now we play the Timberwolves in the first. Look at that front court in the Timberwolves, bro. They got Nazir Reed, Cat, and then you got Gobert. Like, how are they gonna guard that, bro? How are they gonna guard that without Mitch? Like, they can't guard that. So, like you said, New Year, L. Probably the Bulls. And the Bulls has been a sneaky team all year.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 15-19. They're a sneaky team all year. And then we go to Philly. We go to Philly and play Philly and Philly.
I'm gonna just drink as you just say all this shit because it's just pissing me off.
You know what I mean? And then we go to Washington. We play Washington. I think that could be a dub in Washington now that we got OG and the guys finally settled in.
Yeah, how long does it take? So when is OG gonna play? You think OG's gonna play? It takes like 2-3. It takes like
depending on the physicals. Yes, depending on the physicals, and then I think he's probably gonna play on the first. I think he'll probably play against the Timberwolves.
That's good.
Yeah, and if he doesn't play the Timberwolves, the Bulls is a definite. So it has to be one of those two games. But I'm thinking he'll play against the Timberwolves. You know, because he got traded to today. Today's what? It's Saturday. Monday, yeah, I think it should be good.
We're gonna need him on the Timberwolves, and I hope he has just as a smooth transition as Dante DiVincenzo did.
Yes,
because the quicker Dante can go to the bench, and as horrible as that sounds, we need him coming off the bench. We need those points because Josh Hart ain't putting up no points.
No, you know what?
Now that we lost Quick, we need Dante to put up 15, 20 buckets. You know what I mean? At least 15 a night coming off the bench. We need Dante to do that.
Wait, our boy G out of character said, honestly, I think in order for the Knicks to be a problem, our key players need double doubles every game with 20 plus. You know, and that's the thing. Tonight we had 3 of our best players with 20 plus tonight. You know what I mean? One went for 38 and 2 went for 28 each. But after that, nobody did nothing. Nobody was good, fellas. I like the trade, to be honest. It's my man Lucchini. This is it. What?
Word. Nah, yeah, we do too, but we know that they need something else, man.
Yeah, we do. I mean, this can't be the end of the trade. You know, the trade sequence that the Knicks trying to do. This just can't be it. We were talking about it today in the thread, and I like that y'all were talking dirty. Even before we got on live, y'all were talking crazy, and I'm like, yo, save that energy for the show. Like Donovan Mitchell will be a plus if we try to get for him. Even though I felt like Quickly would have been the main piece to get Donovan, even for Murray, bro. Even for fucking Murray, I'm gonna say as part of my friend, even for fucking Murray. You know what I mean?
I agree, and I think at this point, man, I don't know if they have something up their sleeve where they're just probably waiting for Donovan, and I don't want this to wait that long, but I don't know if they're gonna be waiting for Donovan Mitchell to become a free agent.
Word out! Shout out to my man Lucchini Gaming again. He says definitely not done. I agree. We all kind of agree with that.
Shout out to Lucchini. That's my dude, man. If you checking in, always tapping in.
Word. Always showing love. Always commenting, showing love. That's my guy right there, boy.
Word is born, yo. We tried to get the phone shit popping today. We will get it done soon. You know what I'm saying? Technical difficulties, man. We apologize for that. But
this is gonna be another difficult month for the Knicks. This is gonna be. What's the
schedule look like?
All right, so we were saying they're gonna open up the new year. Like what were you saying, Q? Open up the new year with what?
With a dub, bro.
With a dub, baby. With a dub. We play the Timberwolves at home, then we play the Bulls at home, then we play the 76ers and the Wizards away, then we play the Blazers at home, then we play the Mavericks away, the Grizzlies away, then we host the Magic, the Rockets, and the Wizards and the Raptors. Oh, I want to see that game. That's what the hell's that? January 20th. That's a game I want to circle because they play the Raptors. I want to see us play our former teammates. Then they play the Nets, the Nuggets, the Heat at home, and then they finish it off with the Hornets in Charlotte and then the Jazz here in the Garden. So
we're probably gonna win half those games.
You think so? All right, so let's run it down. You said we're gonna open up the year with an L, right, against the T Wolves.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably gonna lose
the Bulls at home.
we could win that.
Okay, the 76ers,
Nah, we're gonna lose that.
the Wizards.
We could win.
Okay, the Blazers. Yo, Cash, what's up?
Yeah, we could beat the Blazers.
Okay, the Mavericks,
Nah, that's an L, and it's away. That's an L.
and then the Grizzlies away. Yeah, I think that's an L.
I
Man.
don't know, like that's a toss up though. Like if we shoot good again, because they have a small team too, man.
Yeah, they do.
Like
They
you
do.
know, like if we could shoot good that night, we could beat them and John Morant. You know, it's gonna be OG to probably defend him.
Oh yes.
So,
Ooh, you said it right. Baby. That's what. All right. So
I think we can win that.
All right. So that's a dub. You say that's a dub against the Grizz. Then they play Orlando at the Garden this time.
I think I just only say we could win it because of what they showed us. I don't think that's gonna happen again.
What OG is gonna bring to the table this game around, and Precious. I bet Precious, my Precious.
Yeah. And we're at home, and those refs fucking jerked us that game against the Magic, bro.
Word up. And at Orlando, so I agree with that. All right, so who we got after that? We got the Rockets. I think we're gonna slaughter the Rockets. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That young team, they run and gun. We're gonna slaughter the Rockets. Then we play the Wizards again. We're gonna clap the Wizards. They don't got nobody for us. I feel like in the matchup between former teammates, I think we're gonna kill the Raptors. I think RJ and Quick might have big games against us. Mostly Quick, but I feel like we're gonna have that dub. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
No, I agree with that.
I feel like we run the Nets, we could beat the Nets in Barclay.
Yeah.
The Nuggets, that's a toss-up because we played the Nuggets very good last year. We were one of the teams that beat them. Okay,
yeah, but and it's away, right?
Yeah, that's away. No, it's at the Garden. It's at the Garden. My bad.
The Garden. We still losing.
Okay, so
especially with Mitch down.
Yeah, and then we play the
Joker.
Heat.
The Joker, unless we yoke the Joker, like Naughty say,
yoke the Joker. Word like Naughty by nature. That's a great drop. Then we play the Hornets in Charlotte. That's a dub. That gotta be a dub, especially with Lamar. LaMelo's still out. LaMelo's still out, right?
I believe, yeah.
So boom, and then we finish the month of January at home against Jazz. I feel like we're gonna clap up the Jazz this time around.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we better because we lost to them, and I watched that game, and that shit was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. I was like, yo, why? We were getting clapped that game too, and we came back. Q, we came back that game.
Yo, that's our life story. The Knicks obituary, the Knicks obituary and Tombstone is always gonna be like, damn, the Knicks, they could have won. They were down by 15, caught up down by 2, but lost by 80. You know, like what the fuck? Like,
word up, man. I agree 100%.
Yo, we could win half of those. Like we're probably gonna by the end of January, we're probably gonna move up into like at least 5th place back to where we should be.
You think so?
Because everything is like everybody's like a game or 2 apart. This 3-game losing streak fucking obviously didn't help us out, but we're gonna have. But we just went through January. I think it's more than half of the games that I think we said we're winning.
Yeah, true that.
We need a strong January. We need to go into that, that All-Star weekend. Yo, word, you was getting clapped.
I had like sending links and shit. I didn't catch it, but Cash caught it.
Yo, that's funny.
Yo, word, you was getting clapped.
Who was getting clapped? Hey, yo, who was getting clapped out here? Oh shit, son. Yo,
he caught you with the crazy pause.
I'm late. What up, fellas?
And Nestor, what up, man? Appreciate
what up.
Yo, fam, I know you're not a big Anunoby guy, man. Throw in the chat what you think of that trade, brother.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot of mixed feelings because even me, bro, like I was so livid. Like, you know how all day I've been writing on the thread, like, yo, I'm hype. I want to get crazy. I'm vexed. I'm livid. I was so mad because I was just thinking, like, yo, homegrown. Like, I didn't want RJ to go. I didn't want fucking Quickly to fucking go. Y'all know how I love Quickly, no homo. You know what I mean? Nice. Shit, bro.
Now, I want both of them niggas to go, but
you really want them to go? Yo, they go. We were talking about it like right before we went on live.
My bad. Is any Nick going to the All-Star game? Yeah,
Hell
I think
yeah.
we got to
Of
send
course.
Brunson there,
Randall.
and I think Randall's going. Real
Randall and
talk.
JB all day.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have 2 Knicks in the All-Star game this year.
Hell yeah, Randall and JB all day.
Shout out
Should
to
have
my
been 3.
man Aaron Nesto, man. He's a super duper Knicks fan, super duper New York fan. I'll be
That's what I'm
fucking with him
talking
on Facebook and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Yeah, man. I know he wasn't too crazy about the Anunoby trade. Yeah, but throw in the chat what you think of that trade, fam, when you get a minute. You know what I mean? But
breaking news. I know we mentioned it lightly. But the Knicks and my guard Miles McBride agreed on a 3-year contract extension.
Nobody cares.
Right now.
Nobody
Yeah,
cares. This nigga out of here. Trade him for nothing. I'm just fucking with you.
No.
Trade him for like a fucking empanada.
Yo, you know who they got to trade for the fucking empanada? Jericho Sims, man. That's who they got to trade for the fucking empanada. Son.
Yo, but I don't know, man. You know what? I don't like talking about fuck it, but I have more faith in Jericho Sims, man. Yo,
really?
Because he got
most athletic man in the league. I'm like, ¿a dónde? ¿A dónde? Where?
He got wicked hops, yo. How tall is he? He's like 6'10", right?
Yeah, he like 6'10", and he got wicked hops. Though, how bad was that dunk contest last year? That was so bad. Dog, get the fuck up out of here, dog. Don't ever wear a Knicks jersey again, dog. You made you shit in the fucking bed, dog.
Yo, these guys got to start somewhere, man.
Yo, talking about pulling the trigger. If we could trade coaches, who would be a good coach for the Knicks? Ooh, I like that. Noel, why you doing that, Noel? Why you doing that?
Yeah, he don't fuck with Tibbs. That's why he don't. I
don't fuck with Tibbs either, though. I don't fuck with Tibbs either, though, bro.
I do.
That's a good question, though. If you could trade coaches, well, that's a dope question. Who would it be?
You know what? With the team that we got right now, who I think that who could probably win a championship with the team we got right now, I'm gonna be straight up, Popovich.
Yeah, but that
I mean, man, I think
what are you gonna do? Drawing up plays in the ER? Like
I say Ime Udoka. I say Ime Udoka, maybe.
Ime from the Rockets.
Yeah, I like Frank Vogel too. I'm trying to think about for the personnel we have.
So you think Popovich with the personnel we have now couldn't win a chip with us?
What has Pop done since Duncan been gone, man?
But he has those kind of players that play like that style.
I don't know.
Popovich is AR. He been on AARP for the last 30 years.
Yo, why are you discriminating against old people, man? Fuck wrong with you, man. Damn, I'm old, man. I am Greg Popovich, man. I'm the Greg Popovich of the hood.
Man, like
I'm a crack a joke.
But look what his team has done. Like what? Like haven't they been losing just as much as the damn near Pistons?
True, almost there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna joke about Popovich from back in the day that my man Jeffrey made.
And he's actually great. The one thing, but he is probably one of the
best man
ever.
He knows how to develop players, man. That's why I say Popovich.
Who asked that question? Noel Gonzalez about the coaches?
Yeah,
my man got the answer, and I second this 100%.
Mark Jackson,
Ernesto, bring in Mark Jackson. Yo, but Mark Jackson just
I was ready. They ain't ready for a guy like Mark Jackson. The NBA is not ready. Hold on, could I say my piece on Mark?
Did you just say Mark ain't ready?
No. Let me reiterate what I'm saying. I said the league is not ready for a man like Mark Jackson to coach in the NBA again. He gave that Warrior team a backbone. I said it in a couple of episodes before. Remember when he was coaching against the Rockets and the Rockets was just killing them from three? When he said, "Yo, foul them every fucking time. They're not making shots on us." So the NBA is not ready for a guy. Look what happened with him and the Warriors with the front office. And then look what happened with him with MSG. They're just not ready for a person like him. He's too real, bro. He's a real New Yorker, old school New Yorker. They're not real. They're not ready for him.
Mark is blackball, but shout out to Mark Jackson and shout out to Cameron who just signed Mark Jackson.
Yeah, give him man money.
Network. That's kind of dope.
Yeah,
I'm you know, ESPN shitted on him, so I'm interested to see. I like that he went with Cameron. I like that he went with Cam, man. Cam, man. You know, Cam and Mace, man. That's kind of dope.
Shit.
It's very interesting to see and shit. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. That's that real shit, man. I love that, man. I love that. Let me see.
I would love Mark.
I would love Mark, bro. I would love Mark, but the NBA is just not ready for a guy like Mark Jackson, bro. They're just not ready because he's old school, man. He's old. He too old school. He too real, bro. He a real New Yorker, bro. They wasn't ready for him in the league. They wasn't ready for him as a coach. They ain't ready for him, bro. They ain't ready for him. One guy I know they've been throwing his name in the hat for a while, and I got like mixed feelings about him. Is Kenny Smith, Kenny the Jet Smith, Iraq, left rack city, baby. You know what I mean? But I don't know about him.
Kenny Smith, all
right.
I don't think Kenny Smith is. You want to read that? You want to read Noel again?
Yeah, it says Pop will use the personnel, but I say the coach that will be perfect outside Udoka is Nurse. Nick Nurse. Who Nick Nurse coaching right now? Philly? He ain't living Philly. He ain't living Philly.
Former Raptor coach.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Nick Nurse would have been great, but he ain't leaving Philly. You know who I think is a good name out there? Budenholzer. He played good. He coached Milwaukee to a championship. He coached Milwaukee to a championship. You know what I mean? Who else is good out there? The guy that used to coach the Trailblazers, Terry Slots. He's good. You know what I mean? There's a lot of coaches out there. You know what I mean?
Terry Slots. I hear you.
Terry Slots, man. Terry Slots. You know, he coached that LaMarcus Aldridge, Brendan Roy team. You know, they were a good team.
Shout out to Brandon Roy, man. Blew his knee out. Could have been. One of them dudes, man.
Best ever, bro. When he was in the league, he was the third best shooting guard behind Kobe and Dwayne Wade, hands down, bro. Clutch too, clutch. Remember that game with badass knees? His knees was gone, and he brung that team back and scored 18 on his own in the second half.
Oh, yo, real quick, I want to get back to the trade talk real quick before, because we rocking out for a minute. But I came across this Bill Simmons clip. Shout out to Bill Simmons. He got a dope podcast. He's a Boston dude, but he called like he see it, in my opinion. He's talking about like he don't think Donovan Mitchell coming. This is before the Anunoby trade, but he don't think Donovan Mitchell and them is coming to the Knicks. He thinks that he's going to the Nets or the Heat. Check this out.
3 Mitchell trades, and I mean, it's going to be Miami or Brooklyn. And I think everybody feels pretty confident.
Miami or Brooklyn or New York?
Well, we'll talk about New York. I would vote at Miami or Brooklyn as my favorites. Because especially after watching the Knicks last night, I don't know if that's a great move to use all their assets to get another small guard who needs the ball all the time. That team is pretty Brunson dominant, and Brunson's been excellent this year, but he has the ball a lot. And like, to me, I would want a big if I were them, or I would want like a shooter with length.
Yes.
Versus just another small guard who needs the ball all the time. Now, if you get them at a 50% discount, I'm fine with that. But if I were them, that's not how I'd use my resources. Now, the Knicks are a little screwed because they were headed this summer. There was a point where it was like, we make a Giannis, we make an Embiid. Those guys have a chance to be super unhappy. Giannis doesn't want to sign an extension. Embiid's got this Harden saga. Now Harden's the happiest he's been in his entire career, and Giannis, they made the Dame trade. He signed the extension. So the question for the Knicks is there a better asset coming down the road? And if we get Donovan Mitchell, is that really going to change our destiny? I think they're still too small. Robinson's out for a while, but even if Robinson comes back, I just don't think they have the size to compete against some of these big contenders. So how does Mitchell change that? I don't see how it would. 3 Mitchell trades.
Yeah, so that's before the Anunoby trade. So, you know,
but now the Anunoby trade is a plus, bro. It's a plus on the defensive side for us. It's like Q said it. We're gonna lose like 35 points a game, but Anunoby is gonna guard the best player on the fucking court and can help us out, man. He's one of the best defensive players in the fucking league.
Yeah, this dude on Ernesto.
Becky Hammond. Yo, Becky Hammond, son. She was playing herself. Yo, I disagree with Becky Hammond so much because she mentioned Iverson. She mentioned Iverson, Nash. She mentioned 3 guards, and I'm like, but they didn't win nothing. What are you talking about?
Yo, that's crazy.
She mentioned 3 guards. She said, "Oh, except for Iverson, Nash, and Stockton." I'm like, but they didn't win nothing either. What are you talking about, baby girl? What are you talking about? Like, Come on now, her assessment was kind of off. It was kind of aloof to me, you know. And I'm not saying because she's a female. Because shout out to her, she coached, you know, the Las Vegas Aces. Y'all know I'm a big WNBA fan. She coached the back-to-back championships. She was the first woman to break open the doors and coach in the NBA under Popovich in the Spurs. But her take was totally wrong. She said, "Oh, a small guy can be A1, la da da," and then she mentions Iverson, Stockton, and Nash. I'm like, but they didn't win nothing. What are you talking about? What is you talking about here?
Yeah, she was definitely bugging with that shit. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Man.
Yo, Ernesto, she was bugging, bro. He was bugging.
Easy on OG. He do play D. Yo, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, because I remember last year. I think when we posted up the
me and Ernesto are probably drinking.
Nah, but yo, I remember last time he said that shit too when we posted the shit of Knicks trade for Anunoby clip. Like I think that was like one of our first couple of episodes. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yo, I don't really know about son." You know what I mean? But
we spoke about that shit 5 months ago.
Listen, he's not a sexy pick. Let's be honest. He's not a sexy play. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's gonna fit our needs. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, he's gonna fit. He's gonna fit the coaching staff that we have. He's gonna fit the game style that we have. Especially, he's gonna add some brownie points to defective players. You know what I mean? Like defense. But like what somebody else I think Luciano said it before. Like I think at this point, like what we have right now, I kind of, and listening to Simmons, I kind of almost want to go with Murray at this point. I think we need a defense all the way out, because if we're gonna lose on the big game anyway this year, and we can't really depend on Mitchell Robinson next season. So we got to see how that plays out, and we might even lose Hardenstein. So if that happens,
we got holes. We got a lot of holes right now.
We're gonna need all the defense that we can from 1 to 4 or 1 to 3, and then just to suffice for whatever else is gonna happen with the big man game, because we're not gonna be able to compete with any big man game unless we have a luck of the draw shit. We're not getting nobody. There's nobody on the top.
But the big man game is different in the NBA right now. It's like you gotta have height. You gotta be able to match their height almost at the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? And defense. I mean, and for being under the boards and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
frozen right now.
Huh?
I'm frozen, right?
Frozen in time.
Frozen like the Rosen.
Frozen like the Rosen.
No, but like what you said, Cash, and I agree. It's just we're not gonna have anybody to do that, and then the big men that we do have, they don't play like the big men that we're going up against.
Exactly.
We don't have no real ill shooters. We're getting offensive rebounds. They're passing it out. It's just the same. It's the same old thing, and there's nobody we can even get to change that. At this point. I mean, like a drastic change.
There's some sexy looks out there, looks I like, but they're not like really dynamic that they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking win this all. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Like I see like I really like that.
Yo, Ed, tap back in, bro. You frozen, man. Let me read this comment though from Ernesto again. In that jersey, he do look like an old school 90s Knicks player. Somebody who probably should have been there. Yeah, I agree, man. He look good in that jersey, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Luciano, man. And Murray can be a scorer if need be. Yeah. Yo, I really want DeJounte Murray, man. Like when I wanted him when he was on the Spurs and they were talking about bringing him to the Knicks, and Atlanta wound up getting him. But I think listen, him, check this line out, man. Brunson, Murray, Anunoby, Mitch, and Randall. I think that lineup. You might be East with that.
In my opinion, I think that's a really good lineup. That's a really good lineup. That's defense and scorers, and Lucchini had a good point too. He can score. Yeah, homie, averaging 20 points with Trae Young on his team. Like that's a plus. But now we just need to make sure that Jalen Brunson. We need to make sure
two-way player, man. Yeah,
but the biggest thing is that Jalen Brunson is gonna have to recognize that when shit is going, not his way, he's not shooting good. He has to be now. Jalen Brunson with this team, he's gonna have to be a super true point guard, because now he doesn't need the ball in his hand every fucking play to put up 30 a night.
Yeah, but I don't think that's his game, though, man. I don't think that's his game. Yeah, facts. I'll take that lineup too. Word up, man. That's definitely a good lineup. I don't think that's Brunson's game, and I said in the beginning I want Jalen to dish the ball a little bit more. I think Jalen's just gonna get them buckets, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he's here to do. He's a scoring point guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure Brunson is gonna be the quintessential.
Oh, y'all can't see me. I'm back. Y'all can't.
You on your ghost face.
I'm on my Ghost Dini.
Yo, Ghost Dini in the bitch.
Hold up. I'm gonna be back. Hold up.
Word out was good. Yo, nah, but real talk, I like that. Yo, that lineup, I think that lineup can get out the East, man, because you know what? I always wanted a player like what's the dude who was in the Celtics and went to Memphis? Marcus Smart.
Wow.
Marcus Smart, Drew Holiday. They make your team like they're like difference makers, bro. Like they're like, yo, you gotta have
Hold
that
on, we gotta
lockdown.
celebrate that I'm back, son. What's up?
He's back. Once again, back is the incredible.
Throw some shots for me, bro, because I was going for
my nigga up in the joint. You know what I'm saying? But now we talking about like, hold on, we talking about
gunfire.
Hell, nah. we talking about like that lineup, man. Like, but you gotta have like those defensive dogs in the lineup that when it's time to get a stop. How many times at the end of games have we needed to stop? What comes to mind was 2 or 3 years ago when Trey was busting our ass. You remember that shit? And we was close. And they put Frenchie in the game, and he was fooled. You remember that shit? He was fooled.
And Frenchie was supposed to be a defensive master with us, and he was ass cheeks.
And
bro.
Trey cooked him 100%. Trey cooked him. Yo, I don't know if Trey cooking DeJounte Murray like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if he cooking, you know what I'm saying? Like they thought Anunoby. I'm just saying, like you need those guys, man. You need to be able to get stops. But on the flip side of that, you also need to be able to get buckets. We can sit here and talk stats all day. We could go online and talk stats, plus minuses, defense, points, 3-point. You know, we could do all that shit, man. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the eye test and who are dogs and who are not dogs. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. Yo, and I like the starting lineup. I like the starting lineup, but let's talk about the depth. Let's talk about the depth. All right. So y'all said Brunson Murner, Vincenzo, the great Ragu, OG,
big Ragu,
Juju, and iHeart. Right. That's our starting five. Then who's coming off the bench? Who's gonna be a point guard off the bench?
Hold on, I got it right now. Right now, as it stands right now,
Malachi Flynn.
Yeah.
It'll be Malachi Flynn. Hart, right? Probably Hart.
Hart at the 1, you think? I don't know.
No, at the 2.
Oh, the 2, yeah.
I said Malachi at the 1, Hart at the 2. Right?
Off the bench.
The bunch.
You don't think he's gonna jump Grimes, you think?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really?
Hart? Josh Hart won't jump Grimes?
But Josh could play some 3 too, though. They might go to 3.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna put Josh Hart on the 3 and put Grimes in on the 2.
Okay, so Malachi.
Or Grimes. They could play like a 3 guard off. They could mix it up a little bit.
All right, so it'll be Malachi, it'll be Grimes, Hart, then who'll be Precious.
Yeah, it's gonna be Precious.
My Precious. So we'll have Precious at the 4, and then we'll have Taj Gibson, because he in love with Top Gibson. So he in love with Top Gibson. I can't even say his name right. I'm sounding like Cardi B. Top Gibson, or if not, Sims, my boy Sims, that I just want to drop off at the airport and send him back.
Okay, Evan Fournier is going right back to the end of the bench.
Word up. I mean, I know they're gonna sign. I know they're gonna play McBride a lot because they just signed a McBride to an extension. So I know they're gonna play McBride a lot now.
That's your boy, though. You like that?
No, I don't. No, I
you love that, man. McBride is just who he is. He's just a pause a body, man. You know what I'm saying? He was
shooting. He was missing. He was passing up a lot of shots tonight. He was going pass. He was doing that a lot tonight, yo. I was like, yo, dude, just shoot the fucking 3 ball, bro.
But what do you expect? But what do you expect, man? You know, but that's why I like Grime on the bench. You know what I mean? Like he's scared, man. He's scared. He's scared. You know, but that's why I like Grimes coming off the bench. Yo, if y'all don't agree that Grimes coming off the bench,
you did it.
Yes, I did.
No, you did it.
Yes, I did.
Yo, he's doing all this shit to do nothing.
Yo, look back at the episodes when I was like, yo, when Grimes came off the bench, yo, he started playing for real.
Yo,
Yeah, because when Grimes came off the bench.
You know, I'm the
A
editor
ball
of the
for
show.
real. Y'all niggas is Sam Bowie.
Hey, I'm the editor of the show. I go back and I'm gonna pull some clip. I want
to get rid of him. I never wanted to say Grimes wanted to start, number one, and number two, like I don't even want him on this team at this point. But I'll take him coming off the bench if he's gonna play because like Grimes got hurt for those couple of games and then just disappeared, and then they put him to the bench. Homie comes back.
Yo, you like Grimes, but you don't like Anunoby. Talk to me about that. How the fuck we?
No. I don't like Grimes, man. I want him on the team.
Yo, Grimes, no disrespect. We'll probably never get none of these niggas on the show, like you know what I'm saying. But Grimes look like he ain't finished going through puberty, man.
yo, bro, for real, son. Like, I'm about to mail him like Noxzema or some shit.
That nigga needs what's that proactive shit? That's that proactive
Noxzema. He need proactive.
God bless Grimes. Listen, why I'm mad at Grimes is because I think he got tools to be nice, but he be like half stepping on a low. You know,
he be afraid.
My man is Casper the friendly ghost out here. Bro.
Even Chenzo, big back come in and jack. He be jacking.
Yes. You know he made 7 out of 11 3-pointers today, bro. He
ain't scared to shoot. He ain't scared of the moment.
But he ain't scared to be down low with the centers and the power forwards neither, bro. Like he play a little bit of bully ball. He's like a white short Randall. Yeah, because like you didn't see that DiVincenzo, you didn't see that rebound tonight that he had against
and the putback.
Excuse me.
You saw the putback tonight?
Yeah. He had the putback.
That was
Stein. He even had a defensive rebound. Yo, dude came up and grabbed it like, yo, this is mine. Like, you know, I like that, but that's what we need coming off the bench because we need to keep consistent on ball pressure defense all night. And right now it's just coming from our starter. right now it's just coming from our starting lineup, man. We need that shit coming off the bench too.
Word. I like Malachi.
Right,
I like Malachi. He shoots 45% from the 3-pointer. So I feel like he's gonna be a nice spot up 3-point shooter for us. So you know, I'm liking the trade more and more. We talk about it, the more and more we read about it and stuff like that. I like the trade. But this morning, we would have done this
hurt
morning.
Though, right? Isn't Malachi hurt? He's injured, right? Is he injured?
Who Malachi?
Yeah.
Malachi. I can't help it. That's from Children in the Corn. Malachi.
I haven't seen that movie in a minute.
This is drunk. I need some liquor, man.
Yo, I'm finished, bro. I'm mad, son. I'm
gonna pull out the wild shit though. Like this next week, we're gonna get these phone lines right next week. My bad. Like I'm getting audio from everywhere. For some reason, it's not us. It's actually Blog Talk site is down. We all gonna get these phone things, phone game right. Everyone for tapping in.
Yes,
all my real Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Word up.
Subscribe.
Let's go.
I think good things on the horizon, man. Everybody hold tight. Trust the process. We stealing that shit from Philly, man. Trust the motherfucking process, boy. And you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Henny on deck next week. What's up?
All day, every day.
I might pull out the Henny White next week. You know
stop playing games out here. You talking dirty.
To my son, right? Yeah, might pull out.
Sucio. That's exactly. I always say this
all day. Lucchini, shout out to him. He always be showing love. Oh, we got one on a sec. Let's get this.
Shout out to Ernesto. Now Ernesto, sorry, wait.
How we gonna be?
Because they both looking like word.
Yo, that's a fact, though.
Redhead motherfuckers, word.
Yo, that's a fact.
One of them got to go beat.
I thought the same shit.
One of them got to go beat on this, though. One of them got to go beat on here. I guarantee one of them got to
go. Somebody gonna have to put a headband on or some shit, man.
Somebody got to put a headband.
One of them niggas got to get braids or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wear it out, yo.
Cultural appropriation.
Fuck it, yo, wear a face mask for no reason.
Word. They're gonna call them the redhead twins out here, yo. The Ragu twins.
The Wax Splash brothers. Nah,
the Saucy brothers.
Yeah, facts. Man. Yo, that's crazy. Funny as shit. But yeah, man. Nah, that's what's up, man. Yo, when the Knicks, before we get out of here, when the Knicks play next?
They play on the first. They play Monday. They got an L. They got an L on the first, baby. Nah. They play the Timberwolves on the first. You know they always play Christmas. I don't
know. I think A-Rod and Mark Laurie, I think they exercised the option to buy the team outright. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of ill, man. A lot of them dudes, A-Rod been getting money for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Long time.
Word up. You know what I'm saying? You know, he seems invested though in the table. He kind of gives me that Mark Cuban vibe. You know, Mark always on the court cheering and clapping and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Shout out to them, man. So we're gonna listen. Like I said, Knicks fans, hold tight. We gonna be all right. Word to Styles P. We gonna make it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me lick a shot and pause
Go
for my Knicks fans before we get out of here.
Eddie, you taking us out?
Yo, yes. I mean, hold on. Let me pour this little shot out here.
Take us out to
We are the New York Knicks.
We are the New York Knicks. Hold on. We are the New York Knicks all day, baby.
We are the New York Knicks. Say
go New York, go New York, go New York.
Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
All right, let's go. This shot is for everybody who's been supporting us since day one. Our first live, baby. We killed it. We nailed it. Gave y'all real Knicks talk tonight. Shout out to all the real Knicks fans. Shout out to all the drunk Sports Talk supporters since day one. And shout out to all the haters. Everybody throwing shots at DSP. Y'all only get half a bar. What, my fellas? That's MD. Salute.
Bird up. Salute.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.